Hello everybody, this is Skelatoar, coming to you from Pipeline Dreams. Today we're going to take a look at Vi, the Piltover Enforcer. Now, when I play Vi, I usually like to play her top lane. I know some people say that she's good at jungle, but I find that there's other champions that are much more well suited for jungling, and that she excels more when I've played her in top lane. Now, I always start with a couple of healing potions and a longsword, just to, give her a standard kind of first item buy. Now, her passive is great for pokes early game because what it allows you to do is getting close to the enemy champion, activate one of your abilities, and then run away from the fight and take some of that damage off the shield, and you're still sitting there with full health. And it's great for just whittling down their health early game to try and attempt to kill. Her E excessive force is great for dealing early game damage in combination with her passive because it allows you to sit at the edge of where her enemy minions are, kind of aim in her general direction, and the explosive blast from that ability will still deal the same amount of damage that it would if you were right up close to her and used that ability. Now, for her ability Q, which I just demonstrated there, is really the make or break skill shot ability for this champion between a good Vi player and a bad Vi player. So if you're missing with this, you're really not going to excel as Vi. So what it does is it closes the gap between you and fleeing enemy champions, and it also serves to help you flee from other chasing enemy champions. It also can be used for a nice other escape ability, is you can use it to go through jungle walls, which is great when they're chasing you down lane and you want to throw them off. Now her ultimate ability, Assault and Battery, is a great chasing down ability or team fight initializer. What it does is it has a huge range, and it brings Vi right up close into the action next to enemy champions, as well as provide a nice knock-up. Well, this is really great for team fights because it allows your teammates to deal damage to enemy champions while they're up in the air. And if there are other enemy champions in your way, hell, Vi doesn't care. She just knocks them out of the way, dealing 75% damage and knocking them aside for a split second as well. So it's great to initialize team fights that way, or even just to finish them off.
Here I come to save the day.
Now,
Or wreck it.
her Q, Vault Breaker, is also good when trying to save your own allied champions from being chased down and killed, because what it does is it knocks them to the side, as I'm going to show here, and just stops them dead in their tracks from chasing your teammate. And
I'm my own backup.
it just really can help your team survive and do well if you can help out your teammates in that manner.
If you hit a wall, hit it hard.
Now, you always want to get the red buff with Vi if you can, because it really helps with her abilities and it adds that extra slow. And here I'm gonna end up getting a triple kill with her ult. You can see it knocks him to the side and deals 75% damage. And unfortunately I die from a tower shot here, but that's not a big deal. Now, here I'm gonna show that nice little kind of utility of her Vault Breaker, in which you can use it to escape through a jungle wall. I get focused here pretty good, so I decide to leave the team fight before it gets too messy. People were dying, and here I just go through the wall just in case. Now for masteries, what I like to do is I prefer a top line Vi that is shifted more towards a defensive tree as to make her more tanky and an all-around more durable, with some abilities in offense to up her attack speed and damage. And for our item build, I always start with the longsword and potions because all of her abilities really benefit from attack damage items and gives it that extra edge in early game. After that, I always build a Black Cleaver and Bloodthirster to really add more attack damage, some health, and as well some lifesteal and armor shredding to really help with top lane. After that, it's really dependent on who you're against, and I usually just buy a couple of defensive items to really make her even more tanky. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our channel.